Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back to Us All in the Proof, and we are
the Windy City Tasters.
Here live in Kokomo, Indiana.
Now. Continuing our vodka series on our everyday level. It's a million everyday vodkas. Some are subpar. We didn't even want to. Go
we
there.
don't mess with the subterranean rock.
So we chose three. Our other two segments you probably watched already, and this is the third of our everyday vodka. We couldn't do them all. We just picked a random three everyday.
So we're not showing favoritism.
Yeah,
we're
right.
not like
easy priced vodkas. You know, special occasion vodkas you may over here. We'll get to that later. But every day, this is our third. This is Smirnoff. Smirnoff, for you youngsters, was the king of the hill for 5 million years.
Right.
That may not be an exact number, but they were the only. They were top shelf for unchallenged for at least 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah, the family made quite a name for itself. Because you've had another one, and we'll get to that one next. You know, you've had three big players in the vodka world, and Smirnoff just kind of outlasted them all in a sense. But now Smirnoff has been branching off into other offerings, which we'll get into a little later.
Yes.
But they still haven't deviated from their original, which is like the underpinnings of generations
in the
and
50s,
generations.
60s,
Yes.
70s, 80s, maybe into the 90s a little bit. This was the top. If you give me the best vodka you got, bartender, bing. They were unchallenged. Then the rappers got in the game. Other people got in the game.
Movie stars.
Yep. Not having a bad thing to say about rappers and like that. But their popularity took the thing another way. Then you start getting
But all these celebrities.
And then all this. And then the Russian
think about it. A lot of celebrities, like even back in the 50s and 60s and
right,
40s,
right.
like Marilyn Monroe and
right.
and you know all these big movie stars, they were more into the cocktails,
right?
Into the right. Give me the best cocktail you get, or give me give me Manhattan, or whatever. And the bartender could have grabbed this, like, hey, I'm making it for Marilyn Monroe, and you know, and they were more concerned about how well the cocktail was made.
Right.
But as far as the vodka itself, this was undisputed for decades.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. This just came in my mind. I'm gonna go out on a limb. If James Bond 007, if he drank a vodka martini, it was made with this. The original Sean Connery, all them James Bond series you saw, if he drank probably a vodka martini, because this was the only king. 15, 20 years ago, these were not here.
Or they weren't on the market. They weren't hot on the market.
Some of these weren't even in existence. Some of the owners weren't even born when this was still king. We got some new ones over here. These weren't table clean. Like, we're doing the vodka segment. It'll be one vodka, Smirnoff. So Smirnoff goes a long way. Smirnoff is a product of Russia.
And a Russian family back from almost the late 1700s.
Right, Russia. Yeah. Recipe number 21. It was triple distilled. Smirnoff never even put a distillation statement on their label. They didn't have to.
Or medals. They got the medals on there.
They were going up against the challengers over here, so they had to do what they had to do. But this was always the standard. This was the standard. It just happened to come up in position number 3 on our show. But this was the king. Still maybe the king of some, like Budweiser. Some people only drink Budweiser. This is not your father's Oldsmobile. Some people still swear by Smirnoff. So we're going to try Smirnoff straight. Not the other 15 varieties of Smirnoff flavored vodkas, which we'll get into later.
Right.
This is Smirnoff straight, the original Smirnoff.
The original Smirnoff.
Right. The king
of
vodkas. It lost a lot of market share to the new guys, but like I said,
they were undaunted though, because you're still going to have people. Like, even though they lost some market share that they've tried to regain with the flavoring, they're still, it's so ingrained in culture worldwide that let's say they say, you know what, we're going to stop selling the original and sell only flavor. They'll get some heat for that.
Right.
They'll probably shut down the whole business.
You got a lot of people that prefer this over anything else in the market.
And you got cocktails made out of that, so, and you got, so it's so many things that play into that original.
Before we do our tasting of the product, which is going to come very soon right now, we had a vodka from Sweden, a vodka from France, and now a vodka from Russia. 3 different countries on the entry level.
Right.
And to me, they were all good. So here we're going back to the King. See if the King can hold up on the standards.
Think about this. Smirnoff is synonymous with vodka.
Yes.
Just like you say Budweiser, everybody in the world knows what you're talking about.
Right.
You say Jim Beam, everybody in the world knows what you're talking about. You can't say vodka without saying Smirnoff. It's
right.
Just, it's just synonymous.
If you say another one of these names here, they may go, huh?
Right.
But if you say Smirnoff, they automatically know what you're talking about.
Right.
Bring me that Smirnoff. They know you're talking about vodka. You see what I'm saying? It's synonymous with the word vodka, which in Russia stands for
water.
Boom.
Because it looks like water. It's made from water, and water is a big part of Russian culture.
Right. It doesn't taste like water.
Right. All right.
The King. Let's see.
That is good.
It wouldn't be.
It tastes so full.
It wouldn't be the King if it wasn't.
Right, because they're so consistent with how they made it for generations.
All you young folks out there, stop climbing over things you don't have to climb over. Go to the entry level line.
Right. And whatever you do in your life, stay consistent. Stick with what you know.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane and cruise along. They've done it like this for generations.
Right.
Your great grandfather, on a ship coming in, from a foreign country.
And that shows you staying power.
Yeah, exactly.
If they were the King for 40 years and they still here, what's that telling you?
Yes.
A lot of beers that went by the wayside. You can't find some beers. I'm gonna need some more ice in a second.
A lot of vodkas that went by the wayside.
Yeah, they came up.
And they
you
failed.
Can't beat the King. I mean, you can. I mean, everybody got status. Man, you got me tricked to this ice bag here. I'm gonna take it. I'm about to get something out of the way here. We live on camera. We live, no jive.
Live, no jive.
Right.
That's good. Just make it sing a little bit. That's all. There you go.
That's why you want them Glencairn glasses. Yeah. But anyway, there's a certain hype around. I don't drink that. Because young people or some mid-age people. They want to follow this trend of newness and go somewhere else and follow. Sometimes just stay where you're at. Everyday vodka. If you want to spend 4 times more for a fifth, 5 times more for a fifth, just to show status, go ahead. While everybody else is having a good time and having 4 or 5 more.
And you know what? Some people want to feel good when they go to a bar, so they want to tug their britches and say, "Give me a Smirnoff and cranberry."
Right.
Or feeling big. Give me a Smirnoff.
Right.
Oh, you big in the house now.
Right. Well, we got some other name we'll get to in a minute. We got them all.
My customary way.
We, believe it or not, on the Windy City Tasting Show, we have them all. We have everything that we taste is brand new. That we have
brand new. We bought with our money. There's no certain federal grant that we get.
We have got offered trips to Kentucky and Tennessee to go visit the distilleries on their ride. We still considering some offers, but they don't buy any products that we taste on our show.
It works like this. It's kind of reverse. If we like your product, we have a big following, and right real quick, we want to thank you for all the subscribers that have joined us, all the feedback we've gotten, and I'm sure we're going to get more as far as the vodka drinkers, because a lot of people just felt like, okay,
right,
you guys taste bourbon, that's wonderful. What about vodka? Do you guys do anything else? We do it all.
We do it all.
No stone unturned.
We got series coming up. You wouldn't
all
believe.
The stones. We flip all the little rocks.
You got people that drink Smirnoff and some of the other entry levels that were probably afraid to step out and say, "Oh man, I know that vodka's good, but nobody else drinks it. Or nobody, I don't know." Now they on camera telling their friends, "I told you it was good. It was good." So you got this one from Russia, Sweden, and France entry level. Any one of them, you'll be alright. Ain't that how young people? Alright.
Yeah, you gotta have that curve. Alright.
Alright, go ahead. Well,
you have to stress that.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit of that Kokomo in there. Alright.
But that's Chicago too.
Alright, here we go.
Ding, 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 that glass.
Well, we go. Cranberry.
It just agrees with it.
I told you.
I mean, it don't overpower it. It doesn't, the cranberry don't over, because you put a whole lot more, but you're right though, it just interlinks.
Yeah, it ain't, yeah.
You know what I think they did over the years? I mean, a part of consistencies.
Right.
you know, they have tasting labs, they have testers.
Right.
So they probably got some that go out in the nightclubs or in the bars where people drink it. They'll say, give me one of cranberry. You know what, we need to go back to, you know, distillery and tweak this.
But it's the same recipe.
It's the same recipe.
Recipe number 21.
I'm sure they've done this years and years ago.
And maybe they distilled it once back in the day when it was came out to be the king, and then the runner-up started running around to 15 times distilled, 300 times distilled. But they might have stepped it up to 3 times distilled. They really don't have to.
You can distill it a million times.
Exactly.
You still can't stand up against Smirnoff.
If your beginning product is garbage, you end up with garbage 15 times.
There will never be another Michael Jordan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some red hot players. You got LeBron.
We love you, Michael Jordan.
Bro, I love you, man.
Right.
I mean, you got LeBron. You got Russell Westbrook.
Right.
You got these red hot stars that came up in the past 2 years. There'll still be never be another Jordan. And this one, there'll be another. You can have. We got 500,000 bottles.
Right.
There'll still never be another Smirnoff.
If y'all knew what the bottles we got in the background waiting to go on the show, plus the ones you see here, y'all would just run out here. An alcoholic would run out here and go crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and give the king of everyday vodka. These are affordable everyday vodkas. I'm gonna give,
considering every day.
Considering every day, I'm gonna give it a king. What you give it? Bam! They made it affordable. They stayed affordable. We have some other monetary levels we're going to where you pay more.
Right.
We're going to see how the product maybe challenges the king as we go in a higher money spent.
Right.
Other than that, for every day out of your pocket. Want to get your head bad, enjoy your day, cool.
Right, you want to get your head bad.
All right.
If you want to relax and have a good time,
and get your head bad, cool.
All right, man. Till next time, we got a whole lot more.
Ooh.
It's all
in the proof.